Hello and welcome back to Sisterly Sparks. I'm Orange Spark.
I'm Purple Spark.
And today we are bringing you another episode. We're going to stick to the topic, as far as I know, about things to know before independent life. But before we dive into that and all the things that go with that, we're going to do a mental health check-in. So, Purple Spark, how are you doing?
Yo, this is my birthday in 2 days, so I'm great.
Hey,
Okay. All
hey,
right.
hey,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Universe don't play about me, so I'm good.
yeah.
No, but for real, I'm good. I'm just in the middle of a move, trying to go on this little family trip real quick, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Just see
Yeah.
my son off. He moved on me.
Mm.
Um working as per usual. Mentally, it is what it is, I guess. Um, Not really too much going on besides me trying to keep up with this crazy world. Um, and and yes, we are keeping up with the topic because now that my son is gone, it even makes it even more real and more important for
Mm.
people to know what they need to know before they get out on their own or leave the nest per se.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so just a whole bunch of mentally just thinking and trying to wrap my mind around everything's gonna be okay. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna get to where he needs to get to, and he's gonna focus and do better. We're in a new and different environment because I know when I changed environments, it worked out for the best. So I'm hoping for the best for him. Um, Hoping for the best for us with this whole move. Um, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make different moves around here. We'll see how that goes. Just a lot going on, but nothing at all at the same time. Just kind of sometimes you just have to get to a place of being content or okay with certain things and being able to maybe consider the different outcomes so you can be ready for what may come. But yeah, as of right now, I'm good. I'm off of this little video. I'm not gonna put it in the camera because I'm not promoting alcohol, but I got me a little Captain Morgan sliced little beverage cocktail. So
Mm-hmm. What's the flavor?
not sleepy today, okay, y'all? I'm not sleepy.
What's
Although
the?
I may yawn once, but I promise I'm not sleepy. I feel good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is feeling good. Nothing else. Feels good.
Put them on
Relax
to
a
the
little bit.
flavor.
Nobody, it ain't her turn. I don't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know the flavor.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? You know, I had a little passion fruit hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm drinking a mango Mai Tai. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, besides that, it's been cool. Good week. I know it's been a busy week. We haven't talked all week. So whatever we talk about now, look, y'all gonna know just when we know. We don't know anything. We haven't touched base at all. So that's how busy we been. But yeah, I'm cool. What about you?
I think I'm doing good. Um, Sorry, my words. I was about to say work been busy. Um, been busy with work is what I was trying to say. Um, Apartment
Gotta make
looking.
that money, that
That
money.
money.
Hey.
Yes, heavy on it, heavy on it. Trying to get to my bag, getting to it, securing it, and running it up. You feel me? So, been doing good there. I've been sad that my art group hasn't continued, and then they just sent out the workshop that we're gonna do, and I'm ready for art group again. The workshop is gonna be okay, I guess, but missing art group. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I need to fill out my evaluations that I was supposed to do today that I have not. So once we end this, I'm gonna make sure to do that. Which is also a check-in to see how I'm actually doing mentally. Yeah, because I gotta take those. I am evaluated. So there's that. But I mean, overall, I'm doing really good. I mean, I feel like I've come off the high of like, oh, my meds are working. Like, I'm just that, I feel like I've mellowed out, but I'm like still doing good. I think the shock factor is gone. But I mean, overall, again, I'm chilling. I'm working, getting stuff done. Things are happening in life that I'm all for. There's a few things that's trying to rock me and come into my mind, but I'm not gonna allow it to.
The devil is a lie.
And he is. Kill, steal, and destroy. And he's not doing that over here. So I'm standing on the promises.
She this, y'all. Right here.
And I'm is. As we speak. Yeah.
None. I wish I would have bought 2 of these. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah. That's okay.
I wasn't thinking.
That's okay, because I need you to paint me an orange one. Orange and turquoise. Outline in turquoise, but the color in blue or in orange.
You said paint.
Yeah.
I didn't paint that.
Yes, I know. But you can paint one. You already got the template. Yeah. We got that to do. But we got that to do. Yeah. But I got you. I got a whole, I got you. We're going to get her done one day. Not a super rush, because I know how our schedules be.
Yo, I look like Farrah right now.
A little bit. I came across some photos of Farrah that I didn't even know was Farrah. I was like, who is that? Daddy was like, that's Farrah. I was like, that's Farrah? Whoa, who knew? I mean, she was a kid, but I just was like, whoa, that's Farrah. Like, she looked different. And I need that tape recorder when you come too.
Yo,
I need to see that footage. Nyla showed me.
I miss all of us together for real.
Yeah, vibes. Good times.
I do. For real. I mean, I often now just sit and think. Just shooting the shits, just talking, just
laughing,
checking in, just laughing continuously.
Man.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna see my sister that I haven't seen in years, and my little niecey Pooh.
Yeah,
that's coming up, so I'm happy for that. But
yes,
I don't know where exactly this destination is, because I can't understand why in the world my immediate family couldn't join. But I guess the cards play how the cards play, and I'm trying to anxiously get there because I'm trying to see what it's about. Like, it must be something spectacular if what I love and enjoy cannot be the same. I don't understand. I just don't get it. But we'll see. So I don't know. Sorry, I told y'all mentally I was whatever, but these are things that I randomly just be thinking about all the time. Like literally all the time. Like I can't just pick up the phone and just send a quick text. Just about nothing. Just just I mean, me and Orange Spark do it, but there's more of us. We need to be having little group chats. I'll be kind of, my husband, his family, they have like, little cousin group chats, little older group chats, little Amy's group chats. And I'm sitting up here like,
must be nice.
right, like, damn, where mom's at? Like, what we doing? Hey, on another note, listen, how about this fool is going against the judge's decision and ruling? How about the judges ordered for him to stop all this firing and to rehire because some of these departments took him to court and took it to the judge, and the judge ruled for him to reinstate some jobs, and now all the other departments that he fired from is petitioning to the courts to do the same thing, and so they made it mandatory for him and his cabinet to come to court. He said no. He was like, yeah, no. And then on top of that, he wanted to impeach the judges that ordered him to come to court. They knocked that shit out. That was like, yeah, no. He cannot impeach the judges. That he's basically just really, really mad. And especially at the people that went against him for the last election. For the ones who made it possible for him not to be the president. He have it out for. So he's trying to do havoc and it's just like a payback scheme. Nothing really but that. And he's going on a rampage. He can't even listen to judges. Y'all, what do y'all think about that?
That's some bull. Because if we don't go, we going to jail. It's a warrant for our arrest.
And we supposed to be going into a recession here soon. Another one. And another one. What's his name?
DJ Khaled.
And another one.
Another
recession. You think you helping by canceling all these jobs and all that and increasing the
try to get them all.
I guess what money on hand.
Thank you.
Or whatever that is.
Right.
One, that's not really helping. Two, you even have your people that voted for you over here talking smack and talking stuff and being concerned and got them wondering and questioning why they even voted for you in the first place. Well, because y'all are intimidated by us so much that it didn't matter what it was or who it was, that you was going against us, period. There's no way that we could be in office. There's no way we could run something. No way we could have ideas. No way we could have any type of laws governing. No way anybody that looks like us can do anything remotely more than what they feel they can. So no matter what that looks like, they're going to always try to remain in power and try to do their best to do whatever it is that they need to do. And especially blocking us from doing. That's ugly. The attitude is ugly. The plan is ugly. The thoughts are ugly. The words are ugly. Y'all are some ugly individuals. Mm-hmm. Real talk. Y'all need to stop because you really need us and you don't. And it's okay because, I mean, we're just that good, right? We're It's just crazy.
Because what Maya said, and still I rise. Still we do it every time.
Because we legit, like, you know, we try not to brag, but we brag.
Because give credit where it's
Don't
due.
be whispering you bragging without coming over here saying you brag. You talk about some, he didn't get his hair done. He be making all kinds of excuses. Y'all hear this? He didn't get his hair done, so he's not gonna come and say what he's saying in the background. I know y'all hear it though a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Rover, come on over.
Right. But anyway, how was your week? I just jumped into it without even asking. My fault. We ain't talked all week.
It's good. It's been good. It's been long days, long nights. I've been watching kids overnight, during the day, plus working, you know, hitting my multiple streams of income. And
what you say? You said that kind of low. What you say?
Multiple streams of
oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Heavy on it.
Heavy.
But it's been good. I tried a new buffet, that new one that's in Wichita.
What buffet?
It's in the parking lot of the East Mall.
Really?
Ooh. Fire. That's where I had sushi. I had scrimps, grape, pineapple. I had this, they make these garlic bread thingies. But it had, no, hear me, it had butter and lobster on it.
Butter and lobster on some garlic knots?
Oh no, they wasn't garlic knots. It was like if you cut a whole slice of bread open and then like and then cut it.
Like the Italian bread? With the lobster and with the butter? I don't even like lobster.
Amen. Fire. So good. What else?
Oh, except the lobster pizza from Red Lobster though.
I've never tried it.
What? Girl.
Surprising.
I would eat a whole one by myself right now too, and I'm not even hungry.
I like their lobster artichoke dip.
They got lobster artichoke dip?
And they mussels go crazy too, but they took them off the menu.
I can't do mussels. Mussels seem like some raw meat to me, and I don't do it.
Okay.
Oysters, mussels, all that.
Love them.
No.
I'm a seafood eater for real. Except the one thing I can't get jiggy with is crawfish.
I can do that.
I can't do crawfish.
Crawfish?
Yeah, I don't care for it.
Ew, that's what they still in the shells and stuff.
The red, you pop the head off.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I can't fool with that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. But they had all kinds of stuff. Desserts, fruits, everything. They had chicken nuggets, which they chicken nuggets kind of taste like McDonald's chicken nuggets. Buffet was fire. Now you got to go there when you really like just splurging because baby, an adult was $26.99. Kids from
it's a buffet, you said?
Yeah. Something to age 10 is $14.99. And then the younger kids got a price too. But if you older than 11 or 10, like if you 11 and up, you're considered an adult. So that's $26.99 for you to eat. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back, but when I'm just like, treat yourself. And I'm gonna spend the whole day. Because I'm gonna eat.
I better be hungry. Like I better not have eaten for like 2-3 days.
No, because you got to eat. Let it sit.
I'm gonna get all $28 worth.
That part. That part. And that don't include the drink.
I'm
One person,
gonna bring
adult
my own
plus a
drink
drink,
in my purse.
period.
I
Adult
got
plus a
me
drink, the total came out to 32 and some change. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. But it was good. I'm having a hard time remembering my week for some reason.
Remembering your
Must have
what?
just been my week. I must have just been working a lot, which sounds about right. Been getting the daycare center together, which state comes tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so hopefully we get the temporary license tomorrow and be ready to rock and roll.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. 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 Okay. So from last week, I know we talked about what money orders. What all did we talk about? Maybe I should have wrote some stuff down.
We talked about money orders. I talked about um birth certificate, social.
Real quick. Okay, listen. Okay, look. Yeah. You know, I often complain that even though I'm a cleanup freak, I'm a neat freak, I'm OCD, all that, and either one of my kids adopted any of that, right? My problem is them not wanting to start early to adopt a routine about themselves is driving me nuts. And the more they get older, the more they
Slack off.
slack and don't want to do anything. And it really irritates and bugs me to death. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know why is it because I do nothing but clean up, straighten, tidy,
Mm-hmm.
constantly nagging about the same things, mind you. It's ridiculous. And all I could think about is when they're out on their own. First of all, I ain't gonna even want to go to that shit. Like, what?
Celine Dion passed.
Did she? How old was she?
Let me see. 2025 and 68.
She was born in 68. She my mama age?
57. But she was ill.
What was wrong with her?
Oh, it says false information. They better be lying.
I'm like, I didn't hear that.
Me neither. It was the first thing up here. Let me go Google. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I need to make sure this ain't right because that would make me sad. Hold on. Celine Dion. Oh, she's still good. Yeah, I'm gonna report that because don't play like that. That's messed up. Okay, sorry. That's messed up. Cause how you going? How you? Sorry, that was because don't do Celine. I know she was having health problems, which is why it was such a big thing when she sang. Okay.
But anyway, so now that we discovered she didn't pass, which thankfully she didn't.
Amen.
But back to this because it's leading into more of what kids need to know or what they should know. Like on top of just financial stuff, like there's all sorts of grooming, um, cleanliness. Oh my gosh, it drives me nuts. Like, oh, why do anyone want to live in filth? Why do you want to go throughout your day dirty, hair not done, clothes raggedy, teeth not brushed, hair not combed? I mean, and not just because of you having an appearance for somebody else, but when you when you get yourself together, that should make you feel like something. That should make you feel like more amped and more ready to get something out the day or like do more things, make you feel like, oh, okay,
Fresh and renewed.
all right. Like I just don't understand, and I can't help but I always ask myself, what did I do? What was I not showing? What was I not teaching? What was I not? Because in my mind, I feel like I've done and shown and said what I needed to. And it bugs me because I just said previously that my son just left. He's moving out of state. But when I say he's not ready, I don't mean like just physically or just in general not ready. He's hella ready to go. But when I think about when he get him a place up there, when he get him a job and he settle down and all that, I'm thinking about how's the apartment or house gonna look. I'm thinking about how's your daily routine going to ride and you're in a place of contentment, like you are satisfied with how things are going, or you even knowing how to pay your bills, you even knowing how to budget your money that you bring in, you knowing how to, matter of fact, I just had a 21-year-old call me and ask me, how do you get a money order? How do you purchase a money order? And for those that don't know, you can go to a grocery store, you can go to any store that deals with money and go to their customer service department and you ask them for a money order in whatever amount of money that you need for whatever it is, whether that be rent, whether that be electric, whether that be water. If you don't go down to the city hall building, it can be a number of ways. And like I wasn't talking stuff, I wasn't being rude or condescending or any of that, but in my mind, I'm just like, somehow we failed as parents. The more the longer the generations go, like include from me on down, I feel like we don't teach like our parents used to. I feel like we don't be involved as much like our parents used to. And they stayed on us. Like literally stayed on us. Made sure we got done what we needed to get done. Made sure we looked presentable, made sure we cleaned up behind ourselves, made sure you wasn't lacking or slacking on nothing or for nothing, made sure that before you even walked out that house and when you got up in the morning after you made your bed, made sure you went in that bathroom and you brushed your teeth and washed your face. Simple things. Made sure when you came out that bathroom, before you did, you clean up. You have your cleaner in there, your wipes and your rags, and you that tub, toilet, and sink better be clean before you walk up out of there. I don't care what you did in there. It better be clean for the next person. Right? Made sure you knew how to cook or you know how to figure out what you was gonna eat, because if you didn't do it, you was gonna be hungry, because back in the day our parents had to work hard. If not 1, 2, 3 jobs. So we didn't really too much see them. So made sure everything was on point. Made sure if you didn't have a car or a ride, made sure you knew bus routes. Made sure you know how to get to point A to point B. Made sure. And I can't speak for nobody else, but I know my mama did. Period. And it bugs me a little because I don't know if it's just I don't have that factor. I don't have the I don't know what it is, but it's just not working. It's and this literally like what's going on? Why can't we get it together? Why can't we get it together? And then you're gonna call when you're older, and you're gonna ask those questions that you really don't want to ask, but you don't have nobody else, and you don't know anyone else that'll give you the straight or give you the answers that you're looking for besides your parents, right? And some of us choose to be petty. Some of us choose to, just say and tell and learn and pick up the things that we need. Um, I just think we need to do better. And I think, honestly, I just think my problem is me chastising and whooping. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. And I talk a lot. And because I don't whoop too much, because I don't chastise or get on too much, I feel like that hinders or it gets in the way of them taking me too serious, even though I feel like I put me being serious out there. You know, I'm playful. I love laughing. I love comedy and all that, but I don't play when it comes to stuff like that. I don't find nothing funny. I don't care about your jokes. If I'm talking about your livelihood, if I'm talking about your upkeep, if I'm talking about your grooming, if I'm talking about anything that have to do with you being a success or you growing into something, I don't kid or play about. And it just drives me crazy because not only sometimes do we not focus and think about the grooming aspect and all that, there is the financial part to it, because of course everything now, this is a capitalistic world, believe it or not. You want to believe it or not, it actually is. And we're not going to get anywhere without having to make money. Somebody's always going to come through and take it. It don't matter what it is. You can either, it could be bills, it could be something you want, it could be you spending, going to different department stores and stores, spending your money, grocery stores. Like, it's just a lot that I feel like we, it's like unspoken information. I feel like most people, I feel like and I feel like we talked about this just a little, or touched on it a little bit. I don't know what live, but um we're expecting people to know things because we know them. We're expecting you to be like, what's an example? What's an example?
How to make a doctor's appointment?
Yeah, we could say that. First of all, who is my doctor? Second of all, what am I going to the doctor for? Third of all,
I can't
am
just
I
walk up in
supposed
there.
to sign things?
What information do you need?
Do I have to pay? Do I have health insurance? How do I know all this stuff?
Hmm.
Like, it's just a bunch. Like, for real, it's a lot. Um,
I also feel like for people who don't grow up pumping gas, and you go to, like, you get a car, you know where the gas tank is or whatever. How do you know which one to put in your car?
I still be confused sometimes.
It's three options. Which one won't mess your car up?
Is there a certain time that you could put gas in there that'll make you elongate your life?
There is. You should always fill it up early in the morning.
Okay, y'all, so I lied. Maybe I am sleepy. I said I wasn't because I really wasn't. But it's weighing on me. I'm not gonna say it's this drink because y'all see me. I haven't even had another drink. I haven't sipped it yet. But the back is kind of. Mm-hmm. Anywho. So what I would I feel like everybody needs to be organized a little bit. Everybody needs to have some type of organizational like traits, because it's so much stuff that's gonna be thrown at you, especially when you're freshly new and freshly getting out on your own. It's so much stuff, you're not gonna remember everything. You're not gonna keep up, and
It's a lot to juggle.
it's just it's a lot. I mean, you may think like, oh, I'm gonna get out on my own. I can afford this because it's just this, it's this and this. Listen, from paying rent, electric, gas, phone, internet, maybe cable, clothes, because you grow out of those. Household good. You
I
need
was about
some
to
of those
say
every 30 minutes.
toiletries be.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And you're not going to get anything you want to get done in that day. There's nobody to blame but you. You're
Mm-hmm.
making that. It is just a lot. And I don't know. It's a lot.
Budgeting is
What say you? Huh?
huh?
What
I
say
was saying
you?
budgeting is gonna be a
What you
huge
think
thing.
about budgeting? When did you get hip to what budgeting was and when did you start?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I didn't really have a sense of budgeting until my first apartment. Um, because before that, I didn't have to fully support myself on my own. So I knew that I was a good saver and I've always been a good saver just because I didn't just spend my money just on whatever. Like I would always keep it. I'm kind of a hoarder in certain areas, and that's one of them. So, um I don't think saving money was an issue, but also like managing money was, I mean, it wasn't an issue, but it was like, oh, I got to make sure my paychecks align with, okay, bills are due on this. So which paycheck is it going to have to use? What's paydays for this job? So can I use this one? Or am I going to have to use the next one? Do I have to save this for the
Mhm.
bills and then get paid right after? And then I have that check to do whatever, or like that kind of thing. And then I'm thinking, okay, you move somewhere, you got rent, and that's it. Didn't know
Mhm.
nothing, excuse me, nothing about gas, electric, water, trash, all of that good stuff. Um, Admin fees, deposits, knew nothing about all that. So it's like, oh, I'm walking in here with this amount of money. Whole time you really need double that to get in there. And then you can maintain after that. Um, but budgeting was huge, knowing when that paycheck hits and when to divvy it. So I'm a color coder and I got like a chalkboard and I wrote down what all the bills were and how much. So I knew how much money I needed in a month that was going out to that. So then I could figure out groceries. I could figure out my toiletries. And for us women who have to bleed once, maybe twice a month, um, freaking tampons and pads is expensive. It adds up. So I had to like stock up on certain things when I could. Little things you don't think about, like soap, tissue,
That stuff add up too.
yeah, but you don't think, you just be like, oh, I got my own space. Okay, cool. But you don't think about all the little things you need and you have to maintain to be there in that space because you're just used to them being there. Um, so yeah, you really got to budget, and then you also have to budget in your gas, the travel to and from work, and however many times you gas up, but also anything that you do outside of that. You
Mhm.
gotta budget for that too, because you can't not budget for it for gas or for work and then you don't get to go to work, which means you don't work to make that money. So yeah, it was a lot that I had to like, oh, I gotta do all this. And then, different expenses come,
Right.
inflation and whatnot. So it was a big thing that I realized I had to do, but I don't think it was too hard because I'm just naturally good at saving money. Um, but I did was like, okay, this is a little overwhelming. I need to schedule this all out and see how I can best manage it. So, there was that.
Yeah. With this inflation, with these tariffs happening, I also feel like people now need to be in the know. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we need to want to know what's going on right to the left of us or right to the right of us, um, with ourselves and with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because there's too much going on, and just because you may not feel like it's affecting you, it may affect you down the line. It may affect you when you're doing something else another day or whatever, or when you're um I don't know. But
It'll come around and affect you. Is the
it will, for real. Everything that everybody does affects everybody else in some form of fashion. You don't need to know the people, you don't need to know the person, you don't need to know what's going on, any of that.
Mm-hmm.
You will be affected by it. So I feel like we need to start listening to the news or to these news channels. Um, yes, they're not gonna always be like um, animation and like cartoon characters and stuff like that. But you gonna know the real. And life right now, especially, it's not a game. It's real life.
At
Real
all.
things are happening in real time to real people. And we take it lightly because it's not us. But then when it gets to be us and we're scrambling and we're trying to get ready, we're trying to get to know things, different things, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how you know that it may not eventually be too late? It could be something happening right now that's right underneath your nose, and because you just don't like to keep up with the times or with the news or anything else, then you just like, mm,
That ain't got nothing to do with me. And then your world blow up. And then you're like, oh, wait, when did this happen? I didn't know. What am I supposed to do? What I've been
right,
telling you for a whole year.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just say, for me, I say kudos to, anybody that wants to get out, want to experience them living on their own, them being able to manage and control their whereabouts, of them being able to control their funding. I just think be intentional
Mm-hmm.
with what you want to do. Um, Study what you want to do. I also say come up with a generic like plan. And when I say generic, I mean it don't have to necessarily be what you're wanting to do in that moment, but if you think about where you at right now, think about where you want to be,
Mm-hmm.
um, and write it down. And if you're serious about it, you're gonna automatically go to it every day. Period. I don't care. You're going to it. The you're it is what it is.
I also
And
think it's no worth
worth.
noting. There we go. That if you want, when you pursue that independent life, that you have to be willing, ready, and prepared to sacrifice.
Yo, she said a big one. It's gonna be stuff that you may want, you can't get. It's gonna be things that may look appeasing, and other people have things and are doing things, and you may be left like, and you want the same things, not because it may be beneficial to you, or not because it may teach you something or whatever, but just because somebody else have it. You sometimes when you living in your plan and your mission, it's gonna be some things that you can't have, and you may want them bad, but some things and some people cannot go.
Yep.
You're gonna be shocked to find out the ones that's not able to take that journey with you. That
Yep.
journey may be lonely sometimes, most of the time. A lot of it's. I just want y'all to be prepared for real. I want y'all to, every time your parents go to the store and buy money orders, you should be right next to them, looking at them fill it out. Looking at them tell you and reading about what license it is. Um or I mean what money order it is, what it's for. You should want to do you should just want to intake certain things when y'all go to the grocery store, from the things that you get, and I feel like they spend on a daily. So it I mean, it depends when people, go shopping or whatever, but sometimes you may not even have enough money to even go shopping. And I mean that from food to clothing to
Mm-hmm.
whatever else, like necessity, bathroom necessities, like, which is where budgeting comes in. I know that sounds like an old word for y'all, youngins, but it's not. You have to keep up,
Mm-hmm.
and because if you don't, they're gonna boot you out against somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
And you don't want no eviction notice on your record either, because then it makes it hard for you to find somewhere else to live.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. You just got to be ready, willing to sacrifice. Like, oh, I'm used to going out every Friday night. It's
Learn how to
$20
read.
to get
I'm
in.
sorry. Learn how to read.
Woo. That's
There's
a
going to
big.
be so many like contracts and consent forms and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know
Your
what you're
lease,
looking at.
the lease for the apartment. That's a big one, because you can't be mad and then you signed the lease and they clearly stated that was going to be a thing. You can't even argue it. It's in the
Yeah.
lease and it's legally binding.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then don't have to just sign because you're trying to just get somewhere or get in a place and settle and all that, and you think, that it didn't mean nothing and blah blah blah. No, it does. And you're gonna quickly see. But um I don't know, just look at videos, look at YouTube videos, look at other people that may be around your age. Look at them. Uh, I I don't know. Just be prepared. Ask questions. I feel like nowadays we get to a point where questions are stupid and we don't feel safe enough because we may get cussed out or um
Feel stupid.
we may feel dumb for asking something, but how else are you going to learn? How else are you going to know about whatever if you're not asking questions? So, but ask questions. You're not going to know until you do.
Yep.
And um
And don't be afraid to seek the answer either. There are some things you can Google and search and go out and find on your own.
you
You can't
broke
be
up a
lazy
little.
and expect, oh, yeah, you can't expect that everybody just gonna hand it to you either. There are different means. We're used to having everything accessible at our fingertips, but some stuff you got to look for, and it's okay. If you don't understand something, seek help.
Right. Like, and it don't matter who it is. I feel like we should all want to feed into, want to um, help the next person, especially our younger generation, because they are going to be who and what we taught them or showed them or done, and you don't ever want to go and not have the knowledge or information like the generic form that you need. I don't want to go nowhere and I'm trying to put this. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. It may be streaming. I feel like my camera is pretty good. I can't speak for Orange Spark, but I don't know. Anywho, um, what else you want to bring up when pertaining?
Sorry, guys, we're having technical difficulties. I don't know what's happening, but we may just call it a night here. I'm sure she'll pop back on, but um, I didn't catch the whole last segment of what she said because of the StreamYard connection. So I don't want us to talk about things and dive into things and then we can't even hear them. Um, so hopefully we'll just continue next week. We'll remain on the same topic. Um, I hope that you were able to learn something from today so far. Um, as always, if you have any input, any questions, concerns, topics that you would like us to talk about or elaborate on, please feel free to shoot us an email at sisterlysparks@gmail.com. You could also inbox us on Facebook under Sisterly Sparks, and you can also comment in the comment section. You're back.
Sorry, I'm telling y'all, StreamYard it just took my whole screen out.
Yeah, I told him I didn't even catch that whole last segment of what you said, so we may have to just pick up next week.
Yeah,
We
I
don't want
mean,
to
we've
talk
been
about
on
stuff
here for an
today.
hour already, so I feel like that's sufficient. But we do apologize for real. I will try and work on it or see if we could get a better connection or something or what have you for next live. I promise. I will work on it. But I feel like I double whatever Orange Spark said. It sounded like when I came in, she was saying something that needed to be said. So I second whatever she's saying. You could go ahead and continue though with what you were talking about.
Oh, I was just letting them know that they can email in, inbox us on Facebook, or comment in the comment section, and we are happy to address any questions, comments, concerns, or topics they would like us to elaborate on or add to the discussion. If ever you feel that you want to be on the big screen with us and spark conversation, please email us at Sisterly Sparks. We would love to have you, and we will send you the link so that you can be on the big screen and join the conversation. But with that being said, we will continue this topic yet again next week. So hopefully at that point we'll be able to dive into more, and you'll be able to actually receive what we're saying without the disruptions. So we apologize. We thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Bye. Y'all have a good week.
Yes.
Be and blessed. Y'all better
pay attention to the
send
news.
Some cakes and send some purple. I want no other color. Orange Sparkle was the only one who got away with sending some orange hearts. Purple, okay? I don't want to see none of my timeline but purple. You hear me? Purple. Okay? Butterfly, okay. Purple. Butterfly, purple. Purple, butterfly, purple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing else, okay?
I'm glad I get away with it, though, because if I don't send you a orange heart, that don't mean I love you for real. I don't fool with you for real.
She just always trying to get her way on my day.
I'm just saying.
You see how she did that? You see how she said that?
That's anybody. I'm just saying. If you peep it, clock it. If I ever put hearts and it's not orange, yeah. But yes.
But anyway, yes, people. We will see y'all next time.